My pet peeve is people saying,
Hey, everybody. Hello, hello. Hello. Hello, Fonzie. Hello, Old Country. Welcome, welcome to our live. Hey, Mr. King. Hello, hello, everybody. Hey, Lexus. Nice to see you. Hey, Marky. Hello, hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Hello, hello, and hello, everybody. Hello, Kathy over here on YouTube. Nice to see you. Thank you, Nicole, for being here. Oh, thank you, Nicole. Mwah. Thank you for being here. Hope everybody is having a good Sunday. Hey, Connie. I'm glad that you joined through the invite. That's awesome. Hello, V. Foster. Nice to see you, Gina. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. I'm Julia Loggins, a gut coach and colon therapist of over 40 years. I have helped thousands of people heal inflammatory gut issues. I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice. I am here with my ride or die, Nicole, who's not only an expert in gut health, but kidney health. And we are so excited to be here on TikTok and on Instagram. Hey, Dawn. Hello, Letitia and Hibiscus, Sandy, Sylvia, nice to see everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. Hello, Patricia Walker. Nice to see you. Hello, Rob Roy. Welcome, welcome, everyone. It's the sun just came out here in Santa Barbara. Love, not hate. Yes. Um, I vote for that. If any of you are in Los Angeles, my heart goes out to you. I stand with you. And from being a former Los Angelino, I would be there today if I could. Yes, we love the question. So bring it on. Hey, Cecilia. Nice to see you. Hello, 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 Big Trunk. Hello, Rita. Oh my gosh, haven't seen you in a while. Oh, it's so nice to see you. I hope you're doing great. Hello, Melanie. Hello, hello. Hey, Cece. Hello, Molly. Hello, everyone. Hello, Laura. Oh, I love your hummingbirds. Hey, your butterflies, I should say. Hello, user. Um, and thank you so much. Nicole and Kathy over on YouTube are talking about rice cakes. You've had the worst last 2 months of your life. Oh, Cecilia, I'm so sorry. Were you having flares? Did you have an infection? Did you end up in the hospital? If you feel like sharing, please do. I'm so, so sorry. Oh, that's awful. You probably relate to the last post I just shared, which is just a lip sync. Haley, oh, hello, hello. Hello, my friends. So it's so sweet of you to drop in with all that you have going on today. Yeah, Cecilia, we are so sorry to hear that. Mm. Oh my gosh, so sorry to hear that. Haley, thank you for your pictures. I've just been with you in spirit all day, and I'm so happy for you. And I'm thank you for dropping in here. What do I advise for IBS and IBD? So all the posts that we have here on this page that relate to diverticulitis, colitis, also relate to IBS. And what I would advise for IBS and IBD is that it is very likely, if you have IBS, that you are not making enough hydrochloric acid in your stomach. I did suggest a digestive enzyme and my diverticulitis diet. You'll find that on my website. If you have any questions and you'd like to do a coaching call, just send me a DM. Cecilia, you ate a banana and you're screaming, crying for hours. Okie doke. So, have you tried doing a bone broth? The pain's incredible. So you're dealing with a lot of really severe things. I am hoping and assuming that you have been to the doctor, that they have seen you in the hospital, that you have done all the testing. Yeah, I can tell you're really in pain. I'm so sorry. Hello, Abstract Mind. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. I've also been thinking so much about you. So good to see you. So, Cecilia, you're definitely in a serious condition. We definitely would advise you to be seeing a doctor, going to the ER if the pain is this extreme. The Yes, you had all of those things. Okay. If you would like to DM me and do a coaching call, that's the very best thing that I can do for you, which is to kind of identify why this flare has not cleared up, given all the things that you've done and probably antibiotics as well. Hey, Joshua, Abstract Mind. How are you? Please tell us the news. Haley is here today. Nicole is here today, and it's wonderful to see you. We've all missed you so much. I hope that you're doing okay. um, Rose, you have had that in pain lasted a whole month and it comes and goes. Oh my gosh. Are you having that kind of a flare right now? Hello, you're new here. Hello, user 75. So I'm Julia Loggins, and we are talking here about inflammatory gut issues. That's my specialty. I'm not a doctor. I'm a gut coach and colon therapist. This isn't medical advice, but what we do is teach people how to heal their gut and direct them to the protocols that will naturally support them, and underline that with prudent medical suggestions to get the proper testing. Rose, it's subsided, but it will act up again on and off. So, Rose, just for the people here who are new, if you don't mind sharing a little bit of what you were diagnosed with, and how how you're working with it, because you have definitely stable times, but you've really worked hard to create as many good moments as anything else. And if you'd like to share for the people that are new or haven't been here for a while, what your journey is, because you have a lot to share. You have digestive enzymes, and then some other medicine. Okie doke. So Cecilia, I'd say that because you're dealing with some really severe symptoms, the best thing that I can do is a coaching call. You can sign up for that on my website. User 75, you've been dealing with diverticulitis, watch currently on bone broth, okie doke, and aloe vera juice. You have been watching the videos, user 75. And are you in a flare right now, or do you feel like things are stable? Another thing I would add to that, which you'll find here on the videos, besides bone broth and aloe vera juice, this is an external protocol, and that is castor oil packs. Cecilia, I would suggest that for you as well, because it is something that is external. A castor oil pack is something that you put on your belly, all over your abdomen, and then you wrap yourself up, and you can put a heating pad over it or a hot sock, and it soaks in, and it really is amazing for reducing pain and inflammation. Hello, Mildred. So that's something you might consider. User 75, you're currently in a flare. You've been on and off for 3 months, never had GI issues in the past. So at user 75, as you'll hear, and I if you share your name, then I can tell you your name. I can speak to you with your name instead of user 75. Um, but you'll hear me say Mike. So Mike, you'll hear me say that so often for people that have never had GI issues in the past, stress is so often an underlying trigger. So I don't know if 3 months ago or 4 months ago or 5 months ago, you had something shift in your life that was stressful, or that your body experienced as stressful, or if this is just an accumulation of stress. And there also may have been some dietary things. So I hope that you are currently eating all cooked food and no corn, spinach, kale, nuts and seeds. You're doing all of those things on my diverticulitis diet, because that's going to give you really good dietary guidelines for how to heal, what to eat, and what not to eat. Also, the videos at the top of my page will give you some really good guidance if you check those out as well. And then, like I said to Cecilia, I'm happy to do a coaching call with you, because if you have never had GI issues in the past, we just definitely do not want this to be the beginning of a series of flares. And this is the perfect time to catch and identify what your trigger is. And there are certain triggers that many people flare from. Popcorn, for instance, nuts and seeds, kale, spinach, raw food. But everybody has an individual trigger as well. So usually on a coaching call, I can identify those, and that can save you a lot of pain and heartache and time. Hello, Trish. Oh, thank you for my gift badge. I so appreciate that. Thank you. Hello, Shabo. Nice to see you. Nice to see all the people whose names I'm not going to try to pronounce, but thank you for being here. Thank you, Nicole, for being here. Haley, thank you for being here on such a big day. Abstract Mind, if you'd like to share what's happening with you, or DM me, because Nicole and I have been thinking about you so much. Hello, MRT. Excuse me. I'm choking on my green tea. It's green mint tea. I have asked Mr. T. Hello, Mr. T. I have answered this in my coaching calls 3 times this week. So it's a good moment to say that green tea and matcha is generally safe if you have a gut issue. It's not like coffee. The caffeine isn't the issue. The issue is the acid in coffee and the acid in black tea. So you want to avoid black tea. You want to avoid chai tea, because chai is also spicy. But you can have green tea and matcha. As I said, the caffeine isn't the issue. I'm having green mint organic tea. It's my favorite. I used to have a raspberry white tea that I loved, but Trader Joe's doesn't have it anymore. And nothing else has ever tasted the same. For any of you Trader Joe's fans, you know how sometimes they'll come out with a product and then it's gone. Is chocolate okay? Chocolate can be acidic, so I would not have it until you're 30 days past a flare, and then make sure it does not have sugar or dairy. And that is easy to find. Haley, you've been drinking Tulsi, and you felt alertness but calmness. Oh, I love that. Holy basil. Thank you. I love that you always show up, Haley, with some really good herbal tea suggestions. So thank you so much. Mr. T, I'm not a certified nutritionist. I'm a certified health coach, health practitioner. I'm a certified colon therapist and gut coach. And it's interesting because I work with a lot of clients who see nutritionists, and they still tell them to eat all the things that have put my clients in the hospital. So, if a nutritionist has to be very, very niched down to understanding what triggers inflammatory gut issues. It's very different than just working with somebody who has no gut issues, no digestive issues. But The American GI Association recently said, because I researched this for a blog, that 80% of Americans have gut issues. So we're talking about most people. You have gut issues. Can I tell you some remedies? Well, I'm not. What kind of gut issue do you have? Do you have burning in your stomach, or do you have bloat, constipation? Do you get flares? A flare is where you have sudden and acute pain, generally in your side, and bloat is usually accompany that. Sometimes a fever as well. Hey, Roxanne, nice to have you. Thank you for being here. Constipation. The best thing that I can tell you, Mr. T, is aloe vera juice and my Happy Gut Cleanse. If you're dealing with constipation, then my Happy Gut Cleanse would be the best choice for you. And then also aloe vera juice. You can start with 1 ounce a day, but you can drink 4 to 6 ounces. Everybody is different. For some people, 2 ounces is going to give them loose stools, but for others, that would take 4 or 5 ounces. Everyone is different. Thank you, Haley. Thank you so much, darling. Happy Gut Cleanse is a safe, natural formula. It is not a laxative, and you can use it on a regular basis. I just recently got a note from a client who was had been taking Linzess, which is basically a medical. It's not a laxative, but it's a medication. They could not go to the bathroom without it. They'd had a long history of laxative dependency, but now on Happy Gut Cleanse, they're doing great, which is so awesome to hear. Why is long time use bad? Because it is addictive and it will stop your colon from working on its own. Anyone who takes laxatives long term is very likely to lose the ability to go to the bathroom on their own. It's inflammatory and irritating. So that's why I created the Happy Gut Cleanse, to come up with something that was safe, that did not cause irritation, that my clients, which is people with inflammatory gut issues, could safely use on a regular basis. Hey, Stephanie, welcome. Mr. T, you're so welcome. You'll find that at the link at the top of my page here, or cleansingforenergy.com is my website. Hello. So, Haley, how is Sean today? It looked like it was rainy where you are. It's just the sun just came out here. You're in the early stages of colitis. What do I advise? So, one of the things I would advise, and you can send me a DM, happy to do a call with you, is to consider starting to take a digestive enzyme at the end of your protein meals so that you can start digesting your food, and that will help your body stop reacting to it so dramatically. If you don't have one you love, you can try My Enzyme Energy. And then food combining, really important. There's lots of posts here. Oh, a bunch of things went by that I missed. Sorry about that. Haley, you had a major storm today, but it's beautiful now. Oh, it's beautiful here too. I'm so glad the sky has cleared. You all deserve it. I'm good. The sun came out. I was in the clinic today with clients, but we got to take some long walks in the sun. It was great. Our acai berries is that good. Thank you, Nicole, for catching me up. Acai berries, no. There are fruits that are safe for people with inflammatory gut issues: papaya, applesauce, baked apples, ripe bananas, mango. Blueberries if they're blended, but no strawberries, no raspberries. I guess I'm curious, will I return to eating the way I had, or is this my new normal? I think the most straightforward thing for me to say is that if you check out my diverticulitis diet, that is probably your new normal. And what I will also say is you won't want to go back to eating the way you were, because you will discover that when you really heal, you're going to feel better than you did before you ended up in this condition. If the way you were eating before included things like sugar, wheat, dairy, processed foods, or fried foods, all of those diminish your vitality, your energy. And as you let those go, you're just going to feel so much better. Is Happy Gut Cleanse a remedy which you need to buy? that's the only way to get it into your hands. And you'll find my website, cleansingforenergy.com. Nicole, thank you for that. Allison, oh my gosh. Allison, it is so wonderful to see you today. What a blessing, a blessed day, because I have you, Nicole, Haley, Abstract Mind. And it's wonderful because we haven't seen Haley in a while and haven't gotten to have you here. So thank you so much. And hello, you're the best. Haven't seen you for a while. Welcome. Nice to have you. Um, what is my view on dairy product? We love goat cheese here, and we like sheep cheese. Everything goat products are we love, but not cow products. They're inflammatory. Oh, thank you. You're the best. I appreciate that. I hope that you've been well, and it's nice to have you back. Yes, if you want to see exactly what kind of products to buy or to investigate, then check out our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page, which Nicole has done the most amazing job with. Hello, you're the best. You should check out our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page. Nicole has done such an extraordinary job on it. There are pictures of all the products that she has researched, whether it's a sweetener, whether it's a coconut yogurt, just it's so awesome. Um, thank you. So Allison is sharing that Happy Gut Cleanse is the one thing she takes that doesn't have any rebound if she stops. I found that too from people that, they can just take it when they travel. And then if they stop taking it, their body is just normal. It's not like it doesn't work anymore or everything stops up, which is what happens when you take a laxative all the time. Your body just won't work after. And I love hearing that. Because it's wonderful for people to be able to heal and then just not use anything unless you need it. But I also have other people that have had long-term chronic constipation, and they will stay on it pretty regularly. Maybe they started out needing 6 a day, now they only need 2. Everybody is totally different. For some people, it's 6 long term. Thank you, Nicole. So Allison, how are you? It is so nice to have you here. I'm sending big hugs to you, and my pups are sleeping, and I hope your honey girl is doing really well, and Randy and everyone and everything is good in your life. It's wonderful to have you, and I hope that your friend who has been healing her issues are doing well too. Everybody's good. Love hearing that. Oh, you sweetheart. Thank you for my gift badge. Thank you so much. And thank you for being here. Is it sunny and beautiful up where you are? For everybody that doesn't know, Allison lives near Yosemite, California, which is a very beautiful. And it was cloudy earlier, but we have some sun. Brenda, how in the world do I look younger now? I don't know. Thank you so much, though. That is so, so kind of you. I appreciate that. It's like when one hits 70, it's like that number, it just hits different, right? So, I know, Haley, I think if you come out to Santa Barbara, we need to take a little trip up to see Allison. Don't you think? That sounds like a great road trip. It's so beautiful up there. I haven't been in forever, and it's amazing. I have a client who lives there part of the time. It's thunderstormy today. Oh, wow. It was thunderstormy where Haley lives, but now the sun is out. Wow, that's amazing. Well, we can use the water, so that's great. Pure goat milk for children. Oh, definitely goat. No, definitely no cow milk for children. Cow milk for kids is a setup for ear infections, allergies, colds, mucus, immune system issues. Definitely no cow milk. You're big hikers. Oh, yes. Oh, that's so fun. Your friend is recovering well from chemo and her gut's in good shape. Oh gosh, that's so good. She's going to do so much better than I'm sure anybody else that she went through treatment with. And I'm just hoping and praying that the next time she does a scan of any kind, it's nothing but clear. She is just done, and that she'll also be feeling really good because so often it takes people years to recover from what she's been through, but I think she's just going to bounce back. What's the process to know that goat milk is better than cow? There's a lot of research that's been done. I don't have any PubMed studies at my fingertips, but there are a lot of research to know that goat milk is better than cow milk. I mean, one of the very simple ones to kind of run through your head is that cows, baby cows, are fed a kind of milk from their moms that is meant to grow them into 2,500-pound animals. That already tells you that that milk is completely different than anything that would go and be digested into a human, since most of us are trying not to be 2,500 pounds. But a cow, excuse me, a goat is about the a size of a human being. And so it's very, very it's just very easy for the body to digest. So many kids who are, when their parents don't really understand much about food allergies and they just put them on cow milk and then they switch them to goat milk, they find that they do well. Lots of people who can't breastfeed feed their kids goat milk. Wendy, nice to see you. Thank you for popping in. So I have, that is not the complete PubMed medical research, but it is just a slice of an understanding of the difference of why goat milk and cow milk is going to work very differently in a human body. I mean, humans are really the only animal that drinks milk past being an infant. All other mammals do not do that. So we have to be very conscious about how we do it and what it is we're doing it with. Hello, Kimmy. Nice to see you. Hello, Matisha. Nice to see you. And Pamela. Matisha, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. So nice to have such a beautiful group. You, Mike, a great learning platform, but if you're feeling honest, you feel very discouraged. I can understand that. I mean, that's what my coaching calls are for, because it's very different when I get to work with someone one-on-one and just zone in on exactly what's happening with you, how you got here, and how to get you out of this hole. I get it. It's very discouraging to have something like this, especially if you have never had a gut issue in your life. Is it necessary to take 2 enzyme energy? Many people, including myself, just take 1 after after a protein meal. So yeah, thank you, Nicole. Just 1 is fine. And more is not always better. Sometimes it is. As far as the gut cleanse, my happy gut cleanse, sometimes people do much better on 6 than on 2. And if I get an email from someone saying that they're not having good results and they have had long-term chronic constipation, I'll ask them how many happy gut cleanse they're taking. And they'll generally say, well, I'm taking 1 or 2, not enough. Hello from Belgium, Veronique. Must be very late in the evening where you are. So thank you for joining us, and I'm glad you're here. Do you have a gut issue to talk to us about? Happy to answer your questions. Hey, Derek. So Allison, besides doing yard sales and helping out your friends and hiking, tell us what else you've been up to. I would love to hear. We have to do a phone catch up these days. I miss you. P, can I advise on whether or not they can heal something stomach related naturally? I cannot do that on this platform right here today because I don't have enough information. That's the kind of thing I answer to the best of my ability and my experience on a coaching call when I really can hear the whole story. And the truth is, what I teach, hello, Linnell, what I teach are supportive modalities. So a lot of the people, I'm not really a black and white person. There's no either or. To me, you're a nurse, you can always learn something. Absolutely. To me, it's not either or. I believe in using whatever tool is the appropriate tool for the moment. If it's antibiotics, that's what your doctor is going to advise. If it's something, natural protocols, the things I teach are to prevent prevent things from going sideways and help you heal. But that also supports medical things as well. So, I mean, I work with a team of doctors. when I began in doing gut coaching, the world of gut health and how I was taught to practice was very different than traditional medical doctors. But I have a pretty amazing team, and we just do what works. Linnell, you stay far away from antibiotics. Absolutely, as anyone should, unless they're absolutely called for. Can an antibiotic trigger gallbladder problems? Yes. Medications have side effects. And if you read the label of most medications and antibiotics, there's usually a pretty long list. Linnell, thank you so much for all your big fan support, and I look forward to talking to you tomorrow morning. You haven't been the same. I am so sorry. I don't know what you took. We can talk about that in a coaching call. There are certain antibiotics that are known to have much more serious side effects than others. And when I'm doing a coaching call, I usually caution clients about choosing certain things over other things. But yes, many people here can tell you that they had. I am so sorry. I'm really sorry. It's a story I've heard 1,000 times, and I'm happy to help you heal from this moment on. Hello, Sarah. Nice to see you. All in all, I'm glad that we get to talk in the morning. I look forward. I know. I'm very much looking forward to it. Linnell, where do you live? I am I'm in Santa Barbara, but are you in California or are you somewhere else? At least I can picture where you are. When you sent me your cell phone, I didn't recognize the area code. Um, in Texas. Well, no wonder I didn't. Where exactly? I just like to know where people live because it helps me picture them. Um, Tornado Alley tonight. Okie doke. Oh, it's Tornado Alley tonight. Oh, that's I have seen that on the news. Okie doke. Well, I'm just gonna close to Amarillo. Send you lots of love and prayers that you are safe. And your whole town is storms everywhere today. Oh, it sounds like wow, it's wild, wild. So, Haley, it's wild out there. I did notice a little bit of the weather report that the country is dealing with that. Yeah, absolutely. Sending you a lot of love. So, please stay safe. Hello, Joanna. You know, I'm a fan of yours, and thank you for dropping in from Canada. Could I please answer your question? I am so sorry, Matisha. It probably flew by when I was answering someone else's. If you'd like to repeat it again, I'll grab it. Mike, you're in New Jersey, close to Philly. Okay. Truth, can you recommend anything for gastritis? Yes. And that would be my Happy Gut Soothe and aloe vera juice, and also get tested for H. pylori. Do I recommend HU58 after? Um, uh, oh, I did recommend. Yes, after yeah, exactly. Probiotics can really help put the gut back together again. So it's very possible um, that between a gut reset of aloe vera juice and bone broth and the right probiotics, because probiotics, if you just go to the health food store, they're so varied. That it's really hard to know exactly. Yeah. And thank you. Thanks, Allison. Yeah, it's definitely hard to know exactly what to take. I have one called ProBio Energy that was designed to help a gut heal from antibiotics. And then Women's ProBio Energy. Oh my gosh, Linnell, that's gorgeous. Wow, thank you. That was designed to help people heal from yeast or candida. And they're slightly different in that the kind of bacteria we need for yeast is different than the one we need for other things. So, if you have any questions about what type of probiotic to take, send me a direct message or we'll do a coaching call. Thank you. Thanks, Linnell, for liking my live. So, Well, we have a lot of people here today who are at the beginning of a journey and struggling. Yeah, Matisha, so sorry. If Nicole missed it, then eagle eyes and Nicole has eagle eyes. So if she missed it, maybe we just didn't get it. That happens sometimes. That used to happen to Haley all the time. She would leave a comment and we didn't get it. So just forgive us and please send it again. Do I work with homeopathy? I have a colleague who's a homeopath that I work with. It's happening again. Haley, that is so crazy. I just don't know why. I see this message right here that says it's happening again, which is crazy. I don't get it. Usually, if something is flagged, it will be in very light letters, but we'll still see it. But with yours, if we've missed something, I am seeing this saying it's happening again. But if you've sent something in the last 5 minutes, I didn't even see it. Matisha, you sent multiple times. Oh, yes. So Matisha, if you have a question and Nicole and I are not getting it here, just send it to me in a direct message. That seems to work pretty consistently. Mm. Um, Uh, Truth, you can buy my Happy Gut Soothe on my website, cleansingforenergy.com. That link is at the top of my page. But if you send me a direct message, I can send you a link that you can just pop into your browser. So if you don't find it immediately, then just send me a direct message and I'll send it to you. Yeah, Matisha, just send me a direct message. Sometimes that's the best way to get through. Um, I mean, there's all kinds of technical things happening that we cannot control. Hey, James, nice to see you. How are you doing? It's so nice to see you. I hope that you're doing well, and I hope that you're feeling great as you have been the last few times that we've seen you on here. But wonderful to see you, and happy Sunday. Oh my gosh, 4:30. So we are halfway through. This hour always flies. Thank you so much for being with us. Allison, Haley, Nicole, all of you, thank you so much for being here and all of your great questions. For everybody who's suffering and like Mike, feeling really discouraged, you just feel like you've been hit by a bus and you just don't know what happened to your life, let alone your body. Please leave me a direct message. Sign up for a coaching call. Just fast forwards this process. I have a client that I had last week, and they had been struggling for 2 years. And we came up with a protocol, and they're already doing better just because we identified a few things that they hadn't identified themselves, and nobody that they were only working with very traditional medical practitioners. Nobody had identified anything. So they just kept having the same thing happen again and again and again. So that is really the very best way for me to, as I said, identify the triggers in your particular life or program that maybe nobody else has picked out, because this is what I do all day. And most of the people you work with, inflammatory gut issues, especially colitis, diverticulitis, IBD, UC, they're not seeing that every single day. You feel like you haven't gotten any answers, take meds, go home. I hear that. I've heard it 1,000 times. All I can say is I'm so sorry. I actually did a stitch with a medical doctor that I love, Dr. Erin Nance. If any of you don't know Dr. Erin Nance, follow her. She's awesome. She's here on TikTok. She wrote a book called Little Misdiagnosed, and she focuses on chronic illnesses that doctors miss. And she has never mentioned on her page anything about gut issues. And I did a stitch just to try to bring that to her attention. Inflammatory and chronic gut issues are so misunderstood, and the treatments are usually they're just not getting people all the way well. Bad breath from your stomach, and you need more gut knowledge. So happy to help you. And I'm glad that you found my page. I would say aloe vera juice is a great place to start. But if you feel that something is really not right in there, I would suggest that you get some testing, an endoscopy, get tested for H. pylori. Just see if there's a bacteria in there, and H. pylori is the most common one. So that's what I would suggest. You can do a home test on Amazon, or your doctor can test you. But please research this a little deeper. And yes, always grateful. They are so misunderstood. And bad breath could be SIBO, exactly, or Candida, right? For sure. I know that when I was going through SIBO, Candida, and especially ulcers, I really struggled with bad breath a lot. And I mean, the dentist kept saying there's nothing wrong with your teeth, but it was coming from my stomach, and that's really common. And it's sad. It's so tricky. It's embarrassing. We just think I mean, what we're being told on TV is just eat a breath mint, but really nobody's getting to the root of it. So for anybody out there that doesn't know what SIBO is, it is small intestine bacterial overgrowth. It is bacteria in your small intestine, and it causes bloat. It causes generally severe constipation, especially a type of SIBO called methane SIBO. And your doctor can diagnose you for that. There's many types of treatments for that. I work with it all the time. And Candida, as Kaylee said, which if you have sugar cravings, carb cravings, then you may have Candida. Lone Wolf, if you're looking to heal either of those things, then DM me, and I'm happy to help you with protocols for that. Charles Boutin, you have ulcerative colitis. I would recommend that you check out the posts that I have here directed for people with ulcerative colitis. I've done a lot of them, Charles, because I work with a lot of UC clients. If you DM me, happy to send you a couple of them. The things that really help them, and my dear friend Allison has a goddaughter, I believe it's a goddaughter or a niece with ulcerative colitis, or maybe it's Crohn's, Allison. So forgive me if I've got that incorrect, but these protocols have really helped her. Digestive enzymes at the end of your protein meals, food combining, meaning keeping your proteins and carbs separate, using my diverticulitis diet as your guidelines, no raw food, avoiding corn, wheat, sugar, dairy, kale, spinach, whole nuts, and seeds, all of those things. Yes. So always grateful. If you don't have my diverticulitis diet, DM me, because it sounds like you probably know what to do. And yes, castor oil packs. Thank you, Haley, for reminding me. Castor oil packs are so awesome for reducing pain and inflammation. It was Crohn's. That's right. She's still on protocols, but she's living a normal life, which, and oh my gosh. And and that is such a scary diagnosis. I have seen people with Crohn's just terrified and in so much pain and just feeling like they're never going to have a life. It's amazing how well she's doing. I love that. Mike, you never took any supplements before. Where's a good one to start, especially in the clear liquid stage? Well, if you're still in the clear liquid stage, until someone is relatively stable, meaning out of a flare, I don't suggest throwing in a bunch of new supplements. The first thing to start after you kind of come out of the clear liquid stage would be a digestive enzyme. Yeah, she went, I know, Haley, isn't that incredible that Allison's niece came through? Just so incredible. I remember Allison when we were first talking about her and she was dealing with it and really, really having some severe problems. Yeah. For everybody out there, Mike, I generally suggest starting one new supplement at a time. I have clients who come in with a bag of supplements that their naturopath, generally it's a naturopath, gave them 15 things to start taking. If there's anything that somebody with gut issues does not need, it is 15 new supplements to start. That is just going to be a disaster. It may look right on paper according to what the tests show for deficiencies, but it is not going to work in a person's stomach. That's how you even know you can't possibly know what's working or not working. And it can take a couple of weeks to even figure out if a supplement is going to work or not. And then how much you need to take it. There's no way to do that when you're throwing in a whole bunch of new things on a gut that is already inflamed and probably not digesting anything. So when you, especially if you're in an inflammatory state, when everything is going to trigger you, that's why I don't like to start people who are in a flare on new things, because it's when we it's like basically our body's in fight or flight, and anything could trigger it. Whereas, you wait a week or two and you likely can tolerate a digestive enzyme or my happy gut cleanse. I had a client with gastritis at the top of a flare. She couldn't tolerate the happy gut soothe, which is so mild, but 2 weeks later she was fine. So, patience, 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 something that many of us don't have a lot of, me included. I've had to learn patience. Mike, you're so welcome. And happy to help you. I'm glad that you found our page, and I'm glad you found our live. Hello, Fiona. Nice to have you. Nice to have. Uh, and I recommended oh, yes. And thank you so much, Allison, for reminding me of that. I actually put all of my supplements in a smoothie. I take them out of the capsule and I dump the contents in a smoothie in my protein drink. I almost never swallow a capsule. Um, I can't even think of the last time I swallowed a capsule. I always put things in my smoothie. And so many of my clients do, because they either don't like swallowing capsules, or they just want to disguise the taste of it, or they just want to disguise for the person that they love, like you did with Randy, what they're even taking. All of that is allowed. Is there a specific protein powder I recommend? Well, Mike, I created one specifically for people with sensitive bellies. It doesn't have any sugar, wheat, dairy, and it's sweetened just with monk fruit. My all day energy. Nicole asked me the other day which my favorite was, and I'm I am just I'm biased. I love my all day energy. It tastes like vanilla ice, melted vanilla ice cream, when you just mix it with cold water. And I just drink that all day. It's like I was telling her that I live on it. My protein power has more protein. It's a little bit milder taste. It mixes great with rice milk, almond milk, coconut milk, but I personally mix it just with water. Mike, you'll find those on my website. If you don't have to get mine, but just make sure you are not using anything with soy or whey. Those are inflammatory. You don't want them. So no dairy, no wheat, no soy, no whey, no sugar. And there's definitely things out there that exist. After that, it's just kind of a matter of taste. Jerry, what do I recommend for IBS? First thing, digestive enzyme. Probably if you have IBS, you don't have enough hydrochloric acid in your stomach. You've got to start taking that to get that protein digesting. And then I would generally suggest my Happy Gut Cleanse after that, because it will help normalize your bowels. People with IBS usually have sometimes constipation, sometimes diarrhea, sometimes back and forth. And the Happy Gut Cleanse really normalizes and calms down the bowels. And so you're a lot more comfortable. Those two things are a great place to start. And then food combining, meaning don't eat proteins and carbs together. And then, yes, of course. Oh, Haley, that's such good advice. Please do things to relieve your stress. For me, that means hanging out with my animals. Um, they just take me completely out of the moment, and basically get me. Actually, a dog or a cat can completely regulate your nervous system, like within 30 seconds. Whatever it means to regulate your nervous system, Jerry, that probably means taking breaks, doing box breathing, which is slow, deep diaphragmatic breathing, exercising, going for a walk, doing yoga, making art, playing the piano. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's not work, even if you love work, because there's going to be some stress in it. And then really prioritizing relieving stress, because it's something that we kind of think is not that big of a deal. How do you determine what you're dealing with? Good question, Linnell. That is what we will be doing tomorrow morning in your coaching call. And that is really the focus of what my coaching calls I do a lot of, which is just to determine, um, if there's if there's a specific trigger. But of course, if you're talking about a diagnostic thing, then that would be something medical, a medical test. But otherwise, that's kind of what I do in my coaching calls. And I'm so excited to be able to do that with you tomorrow. Yes, for Nicole, it is gardening. Gardening just takes Nicole to like walking on clouds. I know that. Getting her hands in dirt is everything. And getting your hands in dirt is one of the best things that we can do. It's also really good for your immune system, and it's really good for probiotics in our body. We just don't have enough. Linnell, yours is music. I love that. Oh, I love that. Um, uh, I know Nicole's garden is amazing. She has the greenest thumb. She has such a green thumb. Um, Nicole has put some pictures on our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page. Excuse me. Mm. That didn't go well. Hey, cutie pie. Um, excuse me. Oh, Veronique, yours is swimming in the open water. Oh, for 5 kilometers. Wow. That's awesome. Where do you like to swim? I'd love to hear that because I know you live in Belgium. What were 2 things I recommended a few minutes ago for people who are late in joining? I think I might have recommended digestive enzymes and my colon cleanse. I think that's what we were talking about as far as just beginning the healing process. But if you DM me, happy to answer that or talk more about it if you have a specific question. Um, Allison goes high up into the mountains and lays on the ground. Oh, that sounds heavenly. I can just picture you doing that, Allison, with a hat on and just letting yourself soak in the sun and the earth. Allison lives, I think I've shared this, near Yosemite, and it is so beautiful there. It's just so, so precious. Hello, baby girl. I have one of my pups who thought that maybe I needed a little grounding right now. Oh, Haley's is walking, grounding and yoga on the beach. Haley lives right near the water. And I see a lot of walking in your future, Haley, and a lot of beach walking as well as yoga on the beach. So I love that. I love to do. I walk. My pups and I walk usually about 2.5 hours a day because they need it, and they've probably been the number one thing that's gotten me out of my clinic since I got them a year ago, because my sweetheart, my heart dog, Rocky, was old and he'd been old for a long time. So I just wasn't walking that much. In fact, I wasn't really out of my office that much, and he didn't walk that well. So now I have these two young guys and girls, and they get me out, and it's just been the best. So yes, Jerry, please heed these suggestions and find your own secret sauce for what it takes to just put your heart and soul back together. That could be really, Haley. It's like that could be the number one most important thing you can do to heal your gut is just get more joy in your life and less stress. And the world is stressful. The news is stressful. Um, there's so many things we cannot control, and learning how to distance ourselves for those, especially what I notice about people with gut issues is we tend to be empaths. We tend to take on the feelings of those around us. We tend to suffer if people that we love are suffering. And if there's suffering in the world, we take that on. So it means we have to just learn to just kind of keep giving it away. Linnell resonates with that. Doing things with intention and mindfulness first, whatever you do. Yeah, that's a beautiful thought, Haley. Um, really, sometimes I ask myself, when I'm walking into work with a client, what is needed here, because what is needed may not be talking about their diet. It may not have anything to do with food. It may be something completely different. So that's, trying to be really intentional and mindful and in the moment, and letting go of what I think I'm supposed to be doing, and just being present with what is coming through. Um, but that's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. Veronique, you like, what is that, Veronique? And maybe if would you mind explaining that? I'm not sure. I love that you shared it, but I don't know what it is. Haley or Allison, Nicole, does anybody know what it is that Veronique is sharing? Akagi? Maybe is that an art form of something, or a martial art? I don't know. But Veronique, tell us about it. We would love to know. Um, I love hearing all the things that make people feel at peace. Before you open your eyes, you tell yourself, thanks for the rest in your comfy bed and a great day ahead. Oh, it's beautiful. I do the same thing, and at least I try to remember to do the same thing, which is to start the day just thanking the universe for making it through the night, and for having a safe place to live, a roof over my head, and the fact that the people I love, just sending out love and energy. And just like you said, Haley, you're setting an intention that you have a great day. And that's everything. So Haley is saying, thanks for the rest in this comfy bed. And she's setting the intention that she has a great day. And that can be, and I think that's just such a good way to start, because it's for those of us who are very sensitive, it can be easy to all of a sudden move into somebody else's energy. Allison says you love waking up slowly, deep breathing, gentle stretches, and gratitude. I love that. Um, Allison, does Honey, for everybody out there who doesn't know, Honey is Allison's dog. Is she in a bed? Does she sleep with you guys, or is she in a bed or a crate away? Veronique, it's Japan. Um, it's Japan. No combining eating. 75% fruit. Eating 75% full. Got it. It's Japanese. So no complaining. Okay. Eating till you're just 75% full, working in the morning, free in the afternoon. Oh, I love that. It's beautiful. No complaining. Eating till you're just 75% full, not overeating, working in the morning and being free in the afternoon. That's beautiful. I love that. I love that tradition. I that's beautiful. I have to do something about being free in the afternoon, but at least I do get a big walk with my dogs in the afternoon. Um, s- Nicole says we're supposed to be talking about the gut. Well, all of these things do refer to our gut. I mean, I feel like sometimes um, it's so easy. I did an interview the other day, and we ended up, it was about colon hydrotherapy. We ended up talking the whole time about physical and emotional, like childhood trauma, which, even though it wasn't exactly what colon hydrotherapy protocols are about, it seemed what was called for in the moment. Mike, your life at the moment has been very stressful. Twin boys who are 5 and a daughter who is 9. So the wow, as a mom, my kids are grown. You have a lot on your plate, Mike, and twins who are 5 and a daughter 9. That's a lot. So maybe you're not sleeping well. Maybe you're not exercising. Maybe you don't have any time for yourself. Um, all of that can end up with somebody who has gut issues. Maybe you're not eating enough protein. Maybe you're just eating on the run. I All of that is so easy to do when you have little kids, but I'm happy to help you figure out something that actually is practical in your life and still can allow you to heal. Um, you're a nurse at a local children's hospital, so the job you have is stressful, because you're dealing with kids who are, in serious conditions, and Wow, it's a lot. And yeah, that is a big job, physically and emotionally. Bless you. I am right with Allison there. That's a lot. So, Mike, I would, if you're willing, to use this flare that you have as a message from your body that it's time to kind of come back to yourself, and that you've just spread yourself so thin. And even if it seems impossible, to allow yourself to get some help in doing that. Um, yeah. We're so happy to have you connect, Mike. Um, Haley, love you so much. Please keep sending pictures. Big hugs to Sean and all the beloveds in your life. And we love you so much. And thank you so much for being here tonight, Haley. Um, we're only going to be here about 6 more minutes. But if anybody has any questions, please send me a DM. We can do a coaching call, and please check out our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page. Lisa, you work as a hospice nurse. Wow, that is so stressful, but it's a beautiful, beautiful job. I want to thank you for doing it. So thank you for doing it. I have a client whose wife just passed about a month ago in the most beautiful way through hospice with so much dignity, and they just loved the person that guided them through. It just could not have been a more beautiful end to her wonderful life. All of her kids were there because of people like you, so thank you for what you do. um, People in Okinawa live over 100, well, probably because they're doing the things that you shared, which is eating to not complaining, eating to your 75% full, working in the morning and taking the afternoon off. That is not exactly how Americans were taught to live their life. Yeah, that is such a valuable service, Lisa Kay. Thank you so much. Um, I'm really, really thankful. Lisa Kay, are you familiar? There is a hospice nurse that I had been following, or I still am following here on TikTok. She's just retired, but she would share every day, without names, of course, the stories of what she experienced and what she was learning from her hospice clients and from their families. And I just love tuning into her channel every day. I so it's so such important work you do. But please, Lisa, take care of yourself, because it's a big, big job, just like for you, Mike, what you do. I mean, just being a father of 5-year-old twins and a 9-year-old is like a full-time job. And then you have another really big job. So please take care of yourselves. Thank you. This has been an amazing live. Thank you all so much for contributing, for sharing, for talking about everything, Lisa. Nurse Penny, you follow her. Yes, yes. Yeah, exactly. It's an amazing network of people, isn't it? Um, Please check out our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page that Nicole does. She just posted about goat milk colostrum, which you all are going to want to try. Um, and oh, Mike, you're so very welcome. Check out my website, cleansingforenergy.com. It's got tons of free information. It's got my products and services. Oh, Trish, thank you. And all my favorite colors, which are purple. So thank you so much for that. Thank you. It's my honor and pleasure to be here. I'm so grateful to be able to be here. Thank you so much, Nicole, for being here with me. Thank you, Allison. Thank you, Jerry. Nice to have you here. Sandy, all the wonderful people that we had today. I wish you healing. I wish that you will take care of yourselves this week. Please ask for help. Don't be shy. People who have gut issues usually try to do everything themselves. So please don't suffer. Reach out, get help. There's lots of information free on this page, on my videos, and in my website. And we get a lot done in one coaching session. You wouldn't believe how much we get done in one session. And then check out our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page, which is so amazing. Nicole has done the most incredible job, and she does research for us every single day on something new. You just ordered the goat colostrum. Oh, Lisa, would you please share your experience with it? That's so cool. Nicole, did you see that? And Lisa just ordered the goat milk colostrum that you posted. I ordered it too. I haven't started it yet, but I'm going to start it this week. I am so, so excited. Oh, yay, Lisa. Let's come back next week or on our Facebook page and tell Nicole and I and everybody how you did. That is so cool. I think this is going to be really a wonderful new support product that we can share with everybody. I just love you, Nicole, for doing that. Thank you. It was a big project to find something that really was that passed all of Nicole's very high standards for what she would feel comfortable recommending to the tribe. Um, Yes. So please keep us posted. And we will see you next week here at 4 p.m. Standard Time. Yeah, Pacific Standard Time, 4 on Saturday and 4 on Sunday. And otherwise, you can please send me a direct message, catch us on Facebook. There's so much information over there. My website is cleansing4energy.com. And it's a link at the top of this page. If you, for any reason, can't find it, just send me a direct message. Allison, I love you. I'm going to picture you laying on the ground in the sun with honey next to you this week. I'm so glad you're doing so well. Hello, Elizabeth. You're so, so welcome. Thank you all for being here. Mike, I wish you lots of healing. P, Veronique, everybody, I wish you all lots of a beautiful healing week. Take time for yourselves. Love you and see you next week.